One thing I learned about boxing over the last 12 months is a guaranteed thing is most people who lie in boxing, they lie in real life. And it's the same percentage of people. And it's actually pretty sad, to be honest with you, because you can't have an honest conversation no more. The one thing I realize about boxing right now, no matter who I talk to, I, I can't have an honest conversation. An honest conversation is dead in this world now. Everybody got to trying to fake it and put out fake feelings and force themselves to agree with others or yourself or a demographic. If people are from a certain country, then they lean towards that way or whatever. But man, it's a lot of stuff getting exposed right now. But I see now why I get the responses I get. I see now why I respond the way I do to certain people. I see now why people aren't respected or why the sport of boxing isn't respected. I see now why people are pushing countries and not just the sport. I see now why. I see now why. And I've been online for a while now. And this is a thing I was always saying to myself. I was like, hey man, you know what? When I get on YouTube, I'm just gonna, tell the truth and have conversations with people. Bro, you can't even do that no more. You can't even tell the truth. You can't even just tell the truth and have an honest boxing conversation. It gotta be some biased stuff or it gotta be man, ain't nobody wanna have time with people about no fake conversations all day. And that's happening way too much in boxing right now. There's way too many people putting out fake opinions and fake news because all right, you like a boxer, that's cool and everything, but bro, I done seen people trolling me about all kind of fighters over the years, and then they give a certain guy a pass. Nah, man, that ain't finna roll like that. That ain't finna roll. That ain't finna roll. The favoritism and everything else, if we're gonna call it down the line, call it down the line. But if you're openly being biased, that's the sport. That's the problem with the sport. That's why Turki Al-Sheikh is around. This is why countries are falling right now in boxing, because you're not building things up. You're just putting names out there and blowing it up to the point where guys are getting targeted now in the sport. But the fans, the fake fans and stuff in boxing, and people who are acting like, well, I like this guy, and then they turn around and you can tell that they are not trying to keep it factual. Like, bro, it ain't about who somebody likes when you're trying to pick a certain fight. It's about who you think the best man for the job is. Who you think is capable of getting something done. Man, bro, these people out here is weirdos. They are straight weirdos. I'm talking about a lot of these people are weirdos. When it comes to boxing, it's a weird sport. It's a lot of weird people in boxing. It's a lot of weird people. I be trying to talk to certain people, but bro, I can't do it no more. I can't even entertain the supporters. That's how bad boxing is now. It's so much negativity and lies. You gotta think about it. If somebody comes to me and talk about boxing, and 90% of it is a lie, and then it's just strictly just negativity. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with the truth. In boxing, somebody will get hurt, exposed, or anything else. Ain't nothing wrong with talking about that. But when you're strictly just dialed in on a couple of boxers, which I've noticed over time, and I be giving out good information and stuff like that. But people look at my good information as, well, you're trying to expose my fighter. Bruh, it ain't no fighter out here y'all ain't trying to expose already. Good information and the truth has nothing to do with exposure. But what I do realize is I can't have an honest conversation with people who's not being honest. That's what I do know. And I'm just putting that out there.